guys, my name is Saral Shaw. Thank you for listening to me. I'm gonna try to persuade you guys on why you should become a vegetarian. So I know there's some things that come in everyone's head when someone tries to persuade you about becoming vegetarian is like it's healthier, and this and that. But I will go in a little bit more in depth just to show you guys some more reasons, right? So there's three main reasons why I feel that you should become a vegetarian. So there's health benefits, there's helping animals, and the best part, you get to help the world. Yay! Okay, so first we're gonna hit the health benefits. So, excuse me. So vegetarian diets are more healthful than average American diets, practically in preventing and treating and reversing heart disease and reducing the risk of cancer. So a lot of vegetarian diets have low fat, and they're the single most effective way to stop progression of coronary artery disease and to prevent it entirely. And it's because it's low in fat and saturation fat, and cardiovascular diseases is the #1 killing cause in America. So just imagine that, like, even if you can't become vegetarian, and just try, there's so many ways for you to just reduce your risk of getting so many different diseases and infections and stuff, especially like heart disease and your arteries getting blocked by cholesterol and all this stuff. That can all be prevented if you just become vegetarians. And a lot of doctors, what they do is they tell their patients who have been going through bypass surgeries and things like that, is to become healthier and to live longer, is for them to become vegans if they can't do if they wanted to go extreme and really become healthy, is to become vegans. And it's just as the difference between veganism and vegetarianism is the fact that vegans can't eat dairy, but other than that, it's the same thing. So either one is really good for you. If you can totally do it, then go for veganism. But vegetarian is a good start, really good start. Another reason why it's good for you to do that is because it has good nutrients, and most of all, it gives you a lot of usable energy. So energy to keep pace with kids, tackle the home improvement projects, and better sex life. Yep. Too much fat in your bloodstream means that arteries can't open up properly. So what I was mentioning to you earlier about your arteries getting clogged up, that's what happens. It happens through the fat that you build up from eating all these fatty foods from the meat and stuff like that. And it prevents you from getting enough oxygen to your arteries and stuff. So balanced vegetarian diets are naturally free of cholesterol, artery clogging animal products that physically slow us down and keep us hitting the snooze button after morning. And because whole grains, fruits, and vegetables are high in complex carbohydrates, and they supply the body with plenty of energizing fuel. So I'm going to show you guys a picture. So this is like the vegan or the vegetarian food pyramid, and so there's, how you guys have a food pyramid, right? So this is like the ultimate food pyramid. So you have like your fruits and your vegetables on the bottom, then you have your whole grains, and then you have your dairy or your substitute dairies, depending on how far you're willing to go. And then you have your beans and your seeds and your fats, sweets, and other liquid oils, but very minimal of that. So that's why it's on the top. So you want to get a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, a lot of grains and fiber and stuff, so that way your stomach works properly and you can, use the restroom. And substitute dairies and beans are the same amount, so you just want to do a little bit of that. And sweets, obviously, it's the least amount that you want. Okay, so the second reason why you should become vegetarian is because you can help animals. So animals on today's factory farms have no legal protection from cruelty, it would be illegal if it were inflicted on dogs and cats that we find close to us and dear to us, right? So yet farmed animals are no less intelligent or capable of feeling pain than they are of dogs and cats that we cherish as companions. A vegetarian lifestyle awakens our spirit of compassion and guides us towards a kinder and a greater gentle society. And so basically, a lot of farm animals don't have protection, and there's a lot of cruelty that goes around, and it's all for what? Just so you can eat. If you can survive without harming someone or killing something, then why not? Why not do that better thing? Why not go the extra length and save someone, like save an animal? They're still living beings, and they still have feelings, they have their families of their own, so why kill them? If you can survive without it, then why do it, right? Another reason why you should become vegetarian is because you get to help the world as a whole. Global warming, that's a huge crisis right now, right? So the United Nations said in 2006, it reported that livestock that generates more greenhouse gases than all cars and trucks in the world together. That's insane. That's a lot of greenhouse gas that the factories that factories produce versus cars and trucks altogether, right? And you can also help world hunger. Every day, 40,000 children on this planet starve to death. So crops that could be used to feed the hungry are instead being used to fatten animals. So Earth can be received 25% of historic calories from animal products. Only 3.2 billion people could be nourished. Whereas if you have vegetarians, and if we were to feed less of the animals, because then we want to fatten them, right? So we can get fat. But if we go vegetarian, then we can feed about 6.3 billion people. So please become vegetarians. That should be good enough reasons. Health, live longer, and animals, global warming. But that's